Alright, so the Social Security Administration just dropped the news about your 2026 cost of living adjustment, 2.8% COLA. Sounds decent, right? Here's the gut punch, that's roughly $56 more per month for the average retiree. But Medicare Part B premiums are jumping by nearly $22. Do the math with me, that's almost 40% of your raise disappearing before you even see it. Welcome to 50 cents of advice, dropping dimes of wisdom, 1 cent at a time. I'm Eli Pennywise, and I'm here to cut through the financial BS that nobody else wants to tell you, especially when it comes to the stuff that actually matters for folks like us. Today, I'm breaking down 3 fundamental strategies to protect your purchasing power when your raise gets hijacked, plus a bonus move at the end that most advisors won't mention because it doesn't make them money. Stick around for that one. It's pure gold. Let's start with the thing nobody talks about, what I call the COLA Catch-22. And if you remember that old TV show, you know Catch-22s never work out in your favor. Here's how they trap you. A higher COLA means inflation is eating your lunch. A lower COLA means you're getting pennies while everything still costs more. You literally can't win. It's like that old Memorex commercial. Is it live or is it Memorex? Except now it's, is it a raise or is it smoke and mirrors? The 2026 COLA is projected at 2.7%, which translates to about $54 extra per month if you're getting the average Social Security benefit of around $2,007. But Medicare Part B is jumping from $185 to $206.50. They automatically deduct that from your check, so you're really only seeing about $33 more per month. Remember when $33 could fill your gas tank and get you a pizza? Yeah, me too. Strategy. Number 1, the healthcare shopping cart audit. Here's what you do right now, and I mean pause this video if you need to. Pull out your last 3 months of medical bills, credit card statements, pharmacy receipts, everything. Most people overpay for healthcare because they're on autopilot. You might be paying for Medicare Advantage when original Medicare plus a supplement would be cheaper. Or maybe you're buying name brand prescriptions when generics are identical. Check GoodRx, Cost Plus Drugs, or even Amazon Pharmacy. I'm not sponsored by any of them, I just hate watching people overpay. One retiree I read about was spending $180 a month on Lipitor, switched to generic statin through Cost Plus, now pays $6. That's $174 back in her pocket every single month. Drop a comment if you've ever realized you were overpaying for medical care. What was it and how much did you save? Someone reading this needs your hack. Now let's talk about the tax torpedo that nobody warned you about. You know how The Godfather said, keep your friends close and your enemies closer? Well, the IRS is definitely not your friend, and they're about to get a lot closer to your Social Security check. Up to 85% of your Social Security benefits can be taxed, depending on your other income. And here's the kicker. Those income thresholds haven't changed since 1984. You know what else happened in 1984? Madonna's Like a Virgin topped the charts, and a gallon of milk cost $2.29. The tax code is as outdated as leg warmers, but you're still stuck with it. If you're married and filing jointly, and your combined income is over $44,000, you're in the tax zone. That combined income includes half your Social Security, all your pensions, withdrawals from traditional IRAs and 401ks, and even tax-exempt interest. Strategy number 2, the Roth conversion strategy, but do it smart. I know, you've heard about Roth conversions before, but here's the part financial advisors gloss over. Timing is everything. If you're between retiring and starting Social Security, that golden window, your income might be low enough to convert chunks of your traditional IRA to a Roth at lower tax rates. You pay taxes on the conversion now, but that money grows tax-free, and you never pay taxes on it again. More importantly, Roth withdrawals don't count toward that combined income calculation that triggers Social Security taxation. Real-world example, let's say you retired at 65, but aren't taking Social Security until 67. You've got 2 years to strategically convert $30,000 to $50,000 annually from your traditional IRA to a Roth IRA. You'll pay taxes on those conversions, but you might be in the 12% bracket instead of the 22% bracket you'd hit later. Run the numbers with a tax professional, not your nephew who knows about this stuff. This is surgery, not a band-aid. Here comes the thing that'll make you feel like you're playing a rigged game of musical chairs. Remember that game from every birthday party in the 70s? Except now, when the music stops, they've removed all the chairs. In 2026, if you were born in 1960 or later, your full retirement age officially hits 67. That's 2 full years later than your parents' generation. It's the final step in a shift that started with the 1983 Social Security amendments, back when Return of the Jedi was in theaters, and Michael Jackson's Thriller was breaking records. Here's what this means in cold, hard cash. If you claim Social Security at 62, the earliest you can, you're now looking at a 30% permanent reduction, instead of the 25% reduction your older siblings got. That's not a typo. 30% gone, forever. Let's make this real. If your full retirement benefit at 67 would be $2,000 a month, claiming at 62 means you get $1,400. That's $600 less every single month for the rest of your life. Over 25 years of retirement, that's $180,000 left on the table. Strategy number 3, the bridge strategy. If you need to retire early but can't afford the permanent haircut, build a bridge. No, not like the bridge on the River Kwai, though that took some serious planning too. Use other assets to cover your expenses from 62 to 67, then claim Social Security at full retirement age. This might mean drawing from taxable investment accounts first, tapping into a Roth IRA, contributions come out tax and penalty-free anytime, part-time work doing something you don't hate, downsizing your home and banking the difference. The math is brutal but honest. Every year you delay Social Security past 62, up to age 70, increases your benefit by about 7 to 8%. That's guaranteed. Show me another investment giving you 7 to 8% guaranteed returns in this market. Okay, here's the bonus move I promised, the one that won't make your financial advisor rich, so they conveniently forget to mention it. The Social Security Earnings Test Workaround. If you're collecting Social Security before full retirement age and still working, you may be subject to an earnings test. In 2026, if you earn more than $24,360, Social Security withholds $1 for every $2 you earn above that limit. Feels like punishment for being productive, right? But here's the hack. That money isn't gone. It's withheld. Once you hit full retirement age, Social Security recalculates your benefit to give it back to you through higher monthly payments. It's like they're holding your money in the world's worst savings account. Zero interest, but you do get it back eventually. So if you're thinking about working part-time in your 60s, don't let the earnings test scare you off completely. Just know it's more like a delay than a penalty. Although calling it a test makes it sound like that impossible algebra exam from Mr. Henderson's class. Remember him? Look, here's the bottom line that sounds like something your dad would say while watching 60 Minutes on a Sunday night. The game has changed, and pretending it hasn't is financial suicide. Your parents could retire at 62, collect full Social Security, and live comfortably. You can't. Not because you did anything wrong, but because the rules changed. The Social Security Trust Fund is projected to face insolvency in 2033. That's 8 years away. When Icarus flew too close to the sun with his wax wings, he crashed. Congress is flying closer every year and doing nothing about it. I'm not saying panic, I'm saying adapt, run your own numbers, build your own bridge, stop waiting for someone else to save you. Here's your 50-cent recap. 1. Audit your healthcare spending like your retirement depends on it, because it does. 2. Consider strategic Roth conversions during low-income years to dodge future tax torpedoes. 3. Build a bridge if you need to retire early. Don't take the 30% permanent haircut. Remember making mixtapes for friends? This channel is basically that, but for financial survival. Hit subscribe to keep getting these tracks. And the comments section, that's our liner notes, where you share the wisdom that didn't make it into the video. Someone reading needs to hear what you learned the hard way. I'm Eli Pennywise, and that's your 50 cents of advice. Keep the change.